what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dive Time Watch Reviews, and as you can see today, I'm out here at Pensacola Beach. Beautiful day out here in Pensacola, Florida. 66 degrees and sunshine, so I had to get out here and figured I would do my review out here today. And today we are reviewing the SRPJ45 from Seiko. It's one of my favorite pieces. I got this thing just about a month and a half ago, so I've got a lot to say about this thing because I've been owning it. It is a fantastic turquoise blue dial that I really dig. This thing, some of the stats for you, because everybody wants to know how big is it, what does it do. We're looking at case diameter 42.5 millimeter on the case size. Lug to lug, you're looking at 46 millimeter. Thickness of 13.4 millimeters with a lug width of 22 in case you want to swap that out. What's really nice about it, though, it does kind of wear a little bit smaller than it really feels like when it comes to that 42.5. But it feels really awesome. It doesn't feel super heavy on the wrist when it comes to throwing it around and stuff. It's not really heavy, and it's really balanced. Of course, guys, it is a stainless steel case. You're looking at a classic Seiko 5 case. Solid, everyday sport feel on there. It's got brush surfaces and a subtle polish. Now, of course, water resistance, it's 100 meters, so it's not really a true diver. You know, it looks really great. It does not have a screw down crown. Am I gonna take it out there and maybe snorkel with it? Sure, perfectly fine. But am I gonna take it out there and want to take it 100 feet deep? Nope, that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a little bit noticeable weight on there, but it's not really heavy. It just lets you know that it's gonna be on your wrist. You know, not like a titanium, it's gonna feel like paperweight and stuff, but it's not super heavy. I've definitely thrown on some of the bigger, heavier watches. It doesn't feel like that at all. It sits securely on the wrist. It's got 4 micro adjustments on there, so you can make this really nice, perfectly fit for your wrist. It's going to be comfortable if I'm going to wear this thing all day long. Of course, I'm out here at the beach. You know, this isn't going to come off until I go to take care of it and wash it a little bit later on, maybe get some of that salt water off of it. It's got a translucent turquoise dial on there. It is inspired by the Seiko 1970s time Sonar watch. I really dug this. When I actually bought this watch, it's one of the few things that I saw on the watch that, I mean, it instantly hit me right in the face. They have this watch in a couple different colorways, so you can get this in the turquoise, or they have the brown. And the turquoise, when I bought it, I was actually in the mountains in Arizona at a really cool little store up there. And for me, it kind of reminded me of Arizona, because turquoise, of course, is a big thing in Arizona, and it just looked really neat, and it kind of gave me a really fun vibe when I picked this one up. It's got the partial visibility of the day-date disc, which is really neat when you see it going on through. It looks really clean from a distance, and of course, it's really interesting when you hold this thing up close and check out that dial. Really neat. It's got the bold Seiko sports hands on there, so it really comes through really clear. I dig it. Contrasting hands. It's got the hand accent right there. Easy at a glance to read this thing. Of course, if I did have to have it underwater, if I'm just throwing my hand up, it's easy to read when I'm driving or anything. Day date is at 3 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock is going to be that nice crown with the crown guards. Makes it look really cool. Seiko Luma Bright Lume. You guys know that I'm a big lume guy, and I really dig it. It's got the lume on the hands as well as the indices. It's got a really bright initial glow to it. I'm standing out here in the sun, so of course if I went in the dark right now, it's going to be bursting with color for me. So it's got really good low light visibility on that. So on the bezel itself, of course, it's got the bi-colored bezel, and it is just unidirectional. If you were diving with it, of course, that's one of those features you really want, is be able to move that bezel to exactly where you want, and it won't be able to bump back if you were actually diving with it. And yes, if you're just tuning in, this is one of those things we like to talk about, is being a diver, what are the important parts of a dive watch, and having a unidirectional bezel is really important in case you were ever just diving with a watch versus a computer, which isn't normal these days. Everybody dives with computers, but I dive with watches as a third redundancy backup. And so, of course, like I said, if this thing gets bumped, all it can do is shorten your dive. It really is a nice pop of flare to this thing. Looks really good, but being that it's got the 2 colors, the black and the turquoise on there, It's really neat. It's functional. Some people like to turn that and be able to use it as a second time zone, which you could do that too. It's pretty fun. It does have a Seiko automatic caliber 4R36 movement. Really accurate. It's got 24 joules, 21,600 vibrations per hour. So it's going to be really nice and accurate. It's got a really well sweeping style of hand. It's not really ticking along. It's got a nice sweeping type movement to it. It does have hacking and hand widening. And of course, it's got about 41 hours or so of reserve power to it. Now, your crystal and your case back, it's got a Hardlex crystal. It's got a screw down see-through case back on there, so it looks really, really neat. Of course, that way you can see the automatic movement. I'll show you photos, of course, of all that good stuff. Really, really neat. So like I said, water resistance, you're looking at only 100 meters. So it is suitable if you're swimming out there, if you want to get it out in the water, you just want to hang out here all day long and jump in the water. Hey, on ya, it's awesome. It's going to be awesome. If you want to go do a little swimming and stuff, you're not going to really have to worry about it at 100 meters. Would I want to take it down 100 feet deep or more? Probably not. Again, it doesn't have a screw down crown, so I'd be really concerned about getting water up in it. But this thing is definitely built to be worn, guys. Now, you noticed in the very beginning of the video, I went to go get on the motorcycle and I gave you the no. And I do that specifically because when you are getting on a motorcycle, especially a Harley or something, you're gonna have lots of vibration going on for extended periods of time. If you have a quartz movement inside of your watch, I'm not really worried about that. It's not gonna really mess with you too much at all. But when we're talking about an automatic, when you have weights, you have springs, you have all types of little tiny components in there, that extended vibration could cause you some serious issues down the road. And just to be on the safe side, it's just pretty much a better bet to take your automatics and not put them on if you're going to be taking these extended rides, just to be safe. Okay, guys, so I got back here, I filmed all that stuff, and then when I went to edit everything, from my full review, it seemed to have cut off on me, and I don't have extra footage where I was at. So I'm just going to throw this in there right quick. I'm going to wrap it up. The SRPJ45 from Seiko, it's a killer watch. If it's your thing, it's your thing. As with anything, guys, watches are subjective. Remember what I tell you guys, that you know, it's not the cost of the watch that matters. It is the memories and the adventures that you go on with them. Do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button if you like the content. And this SRPJ45, I'll put the link. It runs you about $345 for that watch. It's a phenomenal watch. I love it. It could go a lot of places with you. It's either going to fit your lifestyle or it's not. And if it does, I hope you thoroughly enjoy it. And maybe I can be of assistance in helping you find your next piece. But I'm Slick Pits. I greatly appreciate you. Sorry for the little funky confusion at the end of my video. But I love each and every one of you guys. Feel free to keep tuning in. I've got diving coming up. I've got so much stuff, and I know people are chomping at the bit for dives. I should hopefully have some dives this week or next week. I will be underwater. And so I tell you, a lot of my dive watches are going underwater. So we'll be dipping into that as well. But I've got a whole bunch of watches coming your way. Thank you for tuning in to Dive Time Watch Reviews. I'm your buddy Slick Pits. Again, subscribe and help me out, and I will see you next time. Thank you.